So the next progression we have for pulling upwards for the upper body is a high pull. And for starters, we'll do a single arm dumbbell high pull. You could use a dumbbell or a kettlebell. And sometimes using one arm to do an exercise helps you focus rather than doing both arms at the same time. And like I've mentioned in other videos, using one arm or one leg helps you focus on that side so that um, we don't overcompensate and use one side more than the other, but we don't really know it if we're doing them at the same time. So if I was doing a high pull with the barbell, I might be using my right side more compared to my left, and I wouldn't really know because I'm just doing them at the same time. So having the weight in front of you, picking it up nice and carefully with the straight lower back, hinging at the hips, core is engaged. Starting position is our feet is about shoulder width apart, legs are nice and strong, standing nice and tall, core is engaged. So don't overly arch your back or round your back. Neck is nice and tall and chin is not protruding forward, but slightly back. So this movement could be very challenging for some beginners if you haven't done this in the past. So you might start off with a very light weight and only lift as high as you're comfortable doing without any pain or twerking your body in a different way. Torquing, not twerking. So we want to initiate the pull by lifting our elbows nice and tall, and the hands will follow. So as I'm coming up, my shoulder is coming back slightly and my elbows are going nice and high. So for starters, you might not go that high with your elbows or your hands. Make sure you put it down safely. So a compensation that we might see is sometimes if they don't quite have the mobility or the strength in their shoulder to do this high pull, the elbows will be back, elbows will be down, and they'll essentially just reverse curl it up with their forearms. And that's what we do not want to see here. So we want to see the elbows going nice and high, and we want to keep the elbows above your hand throughout this movement.